It's still wet and cold in the mother city, and just look at the flooded entrance to our weather studio on Thursday. And we've got another front making its way to the country. So here's your Friday forecast. Foggy very early on Friday morning over parts of the Northern Cape as well as here in the Karoo, and an onshore flow might bring in a few light showers on Friday for parts of the Western Cape, but the front's arriving in Cape Town a late afternoon to bring scattered showers mainly for Cape Point, the city of Cape Town, the western areas of the Winelands as well as the Overberg, with only a 30% chance for the southern coastline as well as here along the west coast. And then we do have an onshore flow that might bring in a few early light showers for the northern coast of the Eastern Cape, southern coast of KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the adjacent interior. You can still expect a very good PV harvest where it's sunny and above average hot over the northern areas of South Africa, but poor where it's cloudy in large parts of the Cape provinces due to a series of cold fronts the past 2 weeks. And then ahead of that front, we're expecting northwesterly winds to pick up here in the Western Cape, windy later over parts of the Karoo, and then the Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for damaging westerly winds spreading along the southern coastline throughout Friday as well as into Saturday. A windy Friday ahead of that front along the coast, and it will remain cloudy and cold with a few light showers likely on Friday ahead of that front, but then from late afternoon the front may need to bring showers for the southwestern areas before the front also starts to fizzle out, only bringing in cold conditions for parts of the Karoo as well as along the southern coastline, temperatures remaining below 20 degrees. It's a cool day for the Eastern Cape, cold at first in Aliwal North with light frost likely over the northern areas, 17 in Kua as well as Kumani, temperatures around 20 degrees for the coastal areas. Very early on Friday it will be cloudy with a few light showers likely over parts of the Eastern Cape as well as southern coast of KwaZulu-Natal. It's a much cooler day on Friday for KwaZulu-Natal with temperatures in the lower to mid-20s. Into Mpumalanga, we're expecting low of 3 in the morning, and Standerton later a comfortable 25. Windy conditions over the western areas, and then still hot in the Lowveld and the Kruger National Park. It's been above average hot the past few weeks with temperatures soaring to 30 degrees in those areas. And then in northwest, dropping to a low of 2 degrees in Potchefstroom and Klerksdorp, and freezing level in Vryburg. Later mainly sunny and comfortable afternoon, but windy later over the eastern and northern areas. Foggy patches on Friday morning in parts of the Northern Cape, remaining cloudy. Few light showers likely here in Colfinia, and still cold in Sutherland, and remaining chilly over the rest of the province. Very light frost likely early on Friday in parts of the Free State, otherwise a sunny winter's day with temperatures around 20 degrees. Dropping to a low of 4 degrees in Vereeniging, later comfortable 24 in Johannesburg, 25 for Pretoria, but a northwesterly wind picking up over the southern and central areas in Gauteng. Here's your weekend weather forecast on Saturday. That weak front will still bring a few showers for the southern coastline and cold conditions, and also a few isolated showers still possible over KwaZulu-Natal, where it will also remain quite coolish with temperature around 20 degrees, and cooler weather also spreading into Mpumalanga on Sunday as well as along the eastern escarpment, and finally, much cooler weather for parts of Limpopo. Sunny skies over central South Africa, and foggy on a Sunday morning over the western interior, remaining quite chilly and mostly cloudy along the coast. Well, that's all from me, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.
The Stage Zero Volta 40, a small portable power station with big potential. Keep your devices connected for 4 hours during outages. Simple, effective, essential. Stay connected.